about things.
Yes, we do.
And then we have to remember that, you know what? We're blabbing. Come on.
Blab is not, we don't have to be super uptight when we blab, do we?
Like,
But we
where's
are
our
going to roll
script?
this because we are going to not only,
Be late.
we're not only going to be late, but we
See,
have
you know,
guests that
I told you.
are here today, and we have a podcast that's going to come out of this that's going to start, and they won't even see all that stuff. Hi, Michelle. You're so cute.
Oh my
How
gosh,
are
your
you?
room is
Can you
so
hear me?
cute.
I can
The
hear you
room is
great.
pretty cute. Yep.
Yes, I love that headboard. Michelle's
pretty,
in
isn't it?
a hotel. She's in a hotel in Washington, D.C., you guys. She's going to
That's
the
incredible.
White House. If you know anybody who wants to hear about the White House, you need to tell them to come on our blab right now.
Yeah.
Can I go too?
POTUS
Yeah,
and Flotus.
What?
Flotus.
I said thank you.
Flotus. Flotus is going to be there tomorrow.
So jealous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ladies,
Super jealous.
sorry,
Yes.
we're at 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna bump you off, and then we'll bring you back in a little bit. And,
Okay.
hopefully we can rock and roll.
Rock and roll,
Rock
baby.
and roll.
She's
Rock
so
and roll it.
cute.
She's adorable.
She's the most
Oh, look,
cutest
that's better.
baby.
All right.
All righty then.
In 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey guys, Gwen Stefani, Alina Dunham, Soleil Moonfry are all on the show tonight. They talk, we blab. This is Best of LA with Laura and Kristen, brought to you by Baskin Robbins, bringing together two of America's favorite treats with new warm cookie ice cream sandwiches and sundaes. Delish.
It is springtime, and spring in LA means that we have Spring Family Fest in Los Angeles, thanks to Club Mommy. This is the go-to fun party of the year. We kick off the great weather. You bring your kids. We've got everything from celeb mommies on the red carpet to great products for you to try out. And if you're just, looking for something to do with your girlfriends, it's a great hang too. Lots of fun food and people to see. So we will give you a VIP package, tickets to the event, a walk on the red carpet, a meet and greet with founding mommy Rachel Pitzel, and a swag bag like none other that we are curating with the moms of Club Mommy just for you. And they are now part of mom.me. So these are really, really cool chicks. And we want to hook you up. That's our contest. It's going on now. Like us on Facebook, momangeles.com to get in on that.
You are listening to Kristen and Laura. I'm Laura. That's Kristen. We're from momangeles.com. This is Best of LA with Kristen and Laura.
We like to be social. So at Kristen Cruz on Twitter and at Knickerburger. Knickerburger. I love saying that so much.
It's a long story. Do you want to know why? Well, you can just hashtag Best of LA and you're going to find us. I'll tell you why it's Knickerburger. I'm just going to kick it off with something crazy.
Hurry
You ready?
up, though.
It's because I am Laura Nickerson, but my maiden name is Hornberger.
Why don't you give us your social security number while you're at it?
That's right. Let me tell you my full address and how much I weigh. So anyway, Knickerburger is a combo of my maiden name and my married name. And that's how we got that, people. But I don't have as cool of a name as Soleil Moonfry. Do you remember her?
How are you
She's
kidding?
so
Punky
cool.
Brewster, man.
Punky Brewster is all grown up.
Brewster, guys.
She is. And she is a mom and she is really cool. And she's pregnant right now again.
Number
Big
4.
secret.
Fourth
Seriously,
I
you
swear
have
to
to
God.
love pregnancy to get pregnant 4 times.
She's really good at it.
Clearly, I didn't do that nearly that well, but I got to meet her and a bunch of other stars like Molly Sims and Megan Nicole, who's a big YouTube personality. And we got, Jamie Sigler, Jamie Lynn
Remember her?
Sigler.
She was
They're
from
all-
Sopranos.
From The Sopranos. They were all there at the Popples season 2 party for Netflix. So if you have kids and they are 5-ish or older, you should probably check out season 2 of Popples. It's based on the 80s. Those little, like, I don't know what they were. They were like, they were Popples. They were like little fuzzy things that would come out of a little bubble and then they pop out and they revamped it. They jazzed it up and made it a little more, I don't know.
It was
2016 friendly,
Yeah,
and it's out right now. So I got a chance to check it out. I have to say, I love going to those fancy parties, but I do feel quite unglamorous and old.
Okay, hi to Adam Lloyd, who's first time on Blab. Do we have, welcome, congratulations. This is the coolest place. Do we have any video on YouTube that we can show of the Soleil Moonfry Popples Netflix party that you went to, the exclusive family event? we have any of that? It was in Hollywood. It was swanky. And if you guys are into any of that behind the scenes stuff, or you're just curious about it, we try to go to a lot of this stuff for you. And we go on Facebook Live on momangeles.com. And if you have mommy friends who are just interested in like, what is all this stuff? Or you haven't seen like, behind the scenes stuff like that. We do a lot of it. So make sure to check in with us. And Laura got to be there and see those pregnant celebrity mommies looking so
I did. I took a ton of pictures and I did a Facebook Live, a couple of them. So if you want to find us on Mom Angeles or you want to find me at Laura Nickerson's fan page, they're actually up there and you can watch the whole thing. So it was very cool. But I don't know. I enjoyed it very much. I think it's going to be a great series. So cool that.
My kids love it, 4 and 6, and they're all over it. Now, we want to talk a bunch of celebrity blabbing, but I'm going to get right down to it fast because we have 2 incredible guests tonight. Heather Brooker is Motherhood in Hollywood. You know her from her podcast. She's a comedian and actress, and she wears many hats, and she's hilarious while she's doing all of them, including being a fabu mommy. And then we also have homemade mommy. It's a new name for your homemade Mimi, Michelle. Homemade Mimi is in Washington, D.C. She is a hashtag best of LA mom, but she flew to the East Coast because she's meeting with FLOTUS.
I can't.
God!
FLOTUS.
You guys, she's in Washington, D.C. She can see the White House right now. She's going to a party tomorrow with the First Lady. What the what? So we really want to just talk to them. You heard us use some celebrity moms at the top. And what we like to do is take what they've said in the media and just completely talk S about it. No, I'm kidding. We take what they said and we give our mom opinion. But I'm going to run through this quick. Gwen Stefani, divorcing Gavin. Okay, I've heard some pretty shady things about him anyways, although I don't like when people are like mid-divorce and start shacking up with another lead singer. That's just me. Blake Shelton seems like the nicest guy, but then he's got history with Miranda Lambert that I'm not loving either. So, and I met her, interviewed her, and really, really liked her in Nashville a couple years ago. So the deal is that their old nanny's pregnant.
Yeah. Fertile young lady she is.
Maybe. We'll find out. So that's the blab on that, right? If you haven't been caught up on Gwen Stefani.
You're getting a little judgy on those divorcees right there, I just have to say.
I'm here for.
That's what I don't judge them at all. I say, hey, you do what you got to do.
Hi,
You're on Blab with us.
Before you guys continue, I was just futzing. I had to totally restart my computer just now.
That's a tricky thing.
Yeah,
you're all good. I'm going to give you some props. We were just going to hit these hot topics real fast. We got
Go for it, ladies.
We got Gwen Stefani, and then there was Lena Dunham. Okay, did you hear about this? So she went
a little
on
bit,
LinkedIn. Okay, she went on LinkedIn and she posted a picture of herself that was like this kind of racy picture, and apparently a bunch of looky-loos left crude comments.
Of course.
And you guys are probably on Blab right now too.
That's right. I'm looking at you.
Some of them here.
And pipe. I'm looking at you.
But here's the thing. Everybody freaked out about it. Our fearless leader and head mom over at Mom Angeles, Laura Gerson, was like texting the heck out of me like, oh my God, I can't believe these guys are leaving these crude messages on LinkedIn. Of all places, it was on LinkedIn, which is not where you expect it to be.
Right.
Because that is a business social site. But she was really upset about it. And it's funny because I was actually taking the other side.
Of the pervy writers?
Before, well, I don't think that you need to perv out on every half-naked picture you see.
Clearly.
However, I mean, if you want to, it's fine. But however, when you're in the public eye and you put yourself out there in an unusually small amount of clothes or none, what were you thinking was going to happen? That's all.
Disagree.
I don't think that you're calling for it, but I know you're calling for attention. And if that attention comes in the form of guys going, dang, or whatever they're doing, there are men on the planet. Hi.
No.
And
Disagree.
most of them use it to check out chicks.
No.
So, or to hook up.
You go looking through LinkedIn to get some hottie? No.
Guys are always looking for hotties.
Okay, but that's excusing the behavior.
Or the doctor's office in the waiting room.
I disagree. First of all, I think men are better than that. I think men are generally better than that. They're better than we give them credit for. And the ones who act like little children are the ones who get the attention, just like people who have a temper tantrum in the store when our kids do that. So I don't think we should give them credit for not like there's some kind of base need to treat us like we're their personal play toys and that they have to fight against that. Like they can't possibly control their own instincts. I think that's a load of horse S. I think they're totally controlling their behavior online, and as they should. They're big boys.
And you think if a star puts a picture of herself up half naked or totally naked or like Kim Kardashian butt naked, that they aren't looking for some sort of attention from the male population whatsoever, or some sort of comments, or I'm just saying, or to make the headlines in the news.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think they're just doing it to?
No, of course. What, to get like an exam? Like, I just wanted to check out this mole. That's why I took my shirt off. No, of course they want to get attention, but I'm just saying we still can't excuse that kind of behavior. We can't justify it ever.
Step up, boys. Laura's the mom of 2 boys, so she expects more.
Yeah, and I will not allow that kind of crap to go on with my children. No way.
No way, man.
Yeah.
So Heather, so we want to talk to Heather Brooker. So she's like,
I know, I'm literally sitting here just like, I don't know. I don't want to interrupt, but I was accidentally jumped in. I was like, you guys just go. I'm just going to watch.
No, you definitely come in.
You're great. We introduced who you are in Motherhood in Hollywood. Fantastic podcast at MIH Podcast. And you can find her on all the social media networks. And she's got a great landing page on Facebook where you can follow the show and all of her awesome guests.
Yes.
And also you have a couple of other cool things going on. So we're big podcast fans. So we love to promote other women who are doing podcasts and moms in media in general. Which we think is really wonderful.
It is, yeah.
But you've got a couple of other things going on that we kind of want to give a shout out to. And I just want to dive in with the first one, okay?
Okay, hit me.
Okay, so when you look at hashtag MIH15by15.
15 by 15.
What does that mean to you? Well, you've got a special challenge going on. And I think any woman or man that's married can relate to this, and I love it. So please fill us in on what your challenge, what you're doing.
Oh, sure. No, I'd love to. So I'm an old married lady. In a couple of weeks. And before I get started, I want to say hello, St. Patrick's Day, Guinness, ladies.
Kristen,
I saw you were drinking wine, and I was like, say what?
I had nothing.
I'm gonna drink it. Okay.
I love you so much already. Yes.
So please ignore that when I explain what the 15 by 15 is.
Yeah.
So my 15th wedding anniversary is coming up in May, and I am challenging myself to lose 15 pounds by my 15th wedding anniversary. So what I'm doing though is I'm not just going to go, I don't just go to the gym and like hit the treadmill or do weights or whatever. I actually am trying different types of workouts all over town because as you guys know, LA is a wealth of opportunities for fitness lovers, people who want to get healthy, people who want to go green, get organic, all of that stuff. So I have been trying everything from piloxing, which I just did this weekend. I also did a fun workout called plyo jams. I went fencing, which for actors, as you guys know, is also a great skill to have, like to learn a skill and also get fit at the same time. Who doesn't want to do that?
Yeah.
So I'm really challenging myself to get up off the couch, try to do something different that's fun and is interesting, and hopefully in the process lose 15 pounds by my 15th wedding anniversary. And so we'll see.
Are you doing mostly exercise, or are you doing exercise and diet together?
Well, my beer says otherwise that I'm drinking right now. No, I am a terrible dieter. I'm terrible at it. Like I just want to eat. I feel like I'm constantly depriving myself if I'm like, oh, I can only eat, 1 ounce of lean chicken or whatever the celebs are doing. I always feel like I'm somehow missing out. Maybe it's a mental block, but mostly it's just been exercise up until this point. And then in the next few weeks, I'm going to be working with some dietitians and nutritionists and try to kind of kick in different diet choices and meal choices as well. So a little bit of everything.
I'm a serial dieter. I've been dieting since I was 12. There was an early part of my life growing up here in LA with some ridiculous standards. I actually had some problems with food earlier on. With that said, I have tried every single diet there has ever been.
Yeah.
Diet Center, holla, 1980s, to Weight Watchers, to Jenny Craig, to Nutrition.
Did you do the
List
cabbage
goes on.
soup diet?
I've done it.
Please, I go back
Why
to
is
that
it
many
gross?
times.
Why
The
did we think that
Beyonce
would work?
diet, the cayenne, the
The
fast
cayenne
diet,
pepper,
the-
yeah.
yes.
Why did we think that would work?
I don't know. Have you done all of the diets? Have you kind of tried everything before?
You know, years ago I tried Weight Watchers, and I found I had the most success with Weight Watchers when I was trying to get healthy.
100%.
And I haven't really tried Jenny Craig or any of the other things. I'm only recently a fat person. I was actually super skinny in college and high school because I was in sports and I was an athlete and all that stuff. And then I always joke with my husband that I feel like I sold him a bill of goods because we got married and then I got real fat. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. But
We
you
all
just
do
get
that.
comfortable and happy and you start eating and that, priorities change. And I wish I could be one of those people that love to get up and go running every morning.
Ugh.
But
They're terrible humans. They're terrible lying human beings.
I'm not that
I hate
person.
running.
You know what? I have to say, I have never been a good dieter, and I'm lucky because I'm generally kind of been the same. I have good genes just to kind of be long
She's
and
a
lean like my
dancer.
son.
She's a dancer too.
But and
Oh.
exercise is part of my normal life because it's not because I care about being skinny. I care about being a BIT, you know what? Because
Yeah.
I'm a grump if I don't exercise. I'm just mean. I'm mean.
I don't
Some
and I'm
people,
gross.
some people are like that. Yeah.
But if I try to diet, I go through like the stages where I'm like, like 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, ooh, here's a piece of Milva toast. Then by like noon, I'm like, this is hard. And then by 5 o'clock, I'm like, screw it. I don't want to change. And life is bad when I'm hungry. And then that's as long as I've ever lasted. Seriously.
I think we can
I'm
all
tired.
relate to the dieting ups and downs for sure. Getting married and gaining a couple of lbs, especially when you're handling babies growing in your body,
Yeah.
you tend to get a little larger. But and I want to let you know that you'll be able to see Heather actually talking about this challenge. You could follow her online with that hashtag MIH 15 by 15, and then she's going to be on
15
CBS 2 talking about it, which is super, super cool. So kind of sharing her progress with everybody, and you could follow her doing that. But you're an actress, Heather, and I know that, you go out for certain kinds of roles, and I've seen some of your posts and listened to your podcast. How is this going to affect your acting? Have you thought about that? Do you try,
Yeah, I do think about that. I've actually had people say to me like, oh, are you afraid to lose too much weight because you may never book parts again? Which is insulting in like a couple of different levels because that somehow links my size and my curvature to my talent. And I don't think that's a fair assumption for anybody, big or small, whatever. It's all about your talent. Now, granted, this town is very focused on looks, as you guys know. Like everybody wants to be the youngest, the thinnest, the prettiest, etc. But you know what? That's not me. Like that's not my casting. That's not my type. I'm more than happy to play the funny, chubby best friend or wacky next door neighbor. And I don't think I need to be a size 2 in order to do that.
Yes.
No. And honestly, nobody needs to be a size 2. Everybody, if we all just stood up and said, you know what, we're over this crap, and nobody's did it, we would all change the standard of what beauty is on screen.
Says, and look at Heather's on the right now saying, I'm comfortable in my skin and in my own skin. And that's all that matters. And by the way, if you are petite, if you are skinny, if you are one of those girls, and even in the press, some celebrities have come out and said, remember Ally McBeal? She's like, I eat. Calista Flockhart. She's like, I eat. Please stop berating me for, being anorexic. I'm built this way. Everybody's built the way they are. You don't know what their deal is. And as long as we're happy and comfortable in our skin and it's healthy, we're not killing ourselves by being
And also, like you said earlier, like I pushed a person out of my body. Like that gives me a little bit of leeway to have a little extra something or a little forgiveness in my body. It's not like I'm 19 again and I have to look, perfect every single day. I'm giving myself a little bit of freedom to be more comfortable in my body. I just personally would like to be more comfortable in my clothes and not get winded when I'm playing with my daughter and like
it's about health,
little things like that. I just want to be a little healthier and find a fun way to do that. So
Okay, so it's hashtag MIH 15 by 15 on the 19th is when you can see Heather on CBS2 if you're in Los Angeles. And by the way, they stream and they put all their videos up on their website and they're really, really good. So
yeah, and actually on there, we're going to be talking about fun things to do because spring break is next week in LA. So we're also going to be talking about some fun spring break ideas for moms going, oh crap, my kid is home for a week.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing a little bit of that and talking about motherhood in Hollywood as well. So
oh, good. Yay. And then
Fantastic.
you'll also be able to see Heather upcoming on the George Lopez show.
yeah, his new show. Yeah, he has a new show called Lopez, which he, I guess, likes to name all of his shows after himself. Because they've
I
all
would if
been,
I were him.
right? They've all been sort of
Might as well.
variations of Lopez. And I'm like, do it. Why not? You have the clout to do it. So
Yes.
Lopez is a new show on TV Land. It's coming out, I think, in a couple of weeks, like the first week of April. I should be on it. And I showed more of myself acting wise and physically than I ever have before. So it's
for you.
I'm really excited to see it.
I'm
Great.
excited.
Well, we'll be looking for all of that. And, you know,
please do.
congratulations on all your success.
Thank
Good
you
luck
very much.
to you. We'll all be cheering you on and giving you these little propsy things.
Oh,
Motherhood in Hollywood. That's Heather Brooker. And it's so great to have you on.
Thank
We're
you,
gonna
ladies.
say goodbye to you now and
Here's
move
some
forward.
props.
But it's so great to see you. Mwah.
You too.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much, ladies.
Thanks, Mama. We
All
love it. Okay,
Girl.
so I know, right? We're having so much fun. So Homemade Mimi says, go girl. And you get over here now, Homemade Mimi. We have, okay, so Michelle is known for homemademimi.com. And if you're a crafter, you know, somebody who likes to make things with their hands, she is super good at it. And I suck at it. So I love women like her. They blow my mind. And she's the girl that you see on set who will be sitting in a chair, in like a director's chair, knitting. Like she's
So-
knitting.
Oh, hang on. Let
So-
me get my knitting. I should be
Yes.
knitting right now.
She does.
You should be knitting. Don't you knit it off? Oh, there she goes.
Being on crochet. I know she's got it. I know she has it with her at all times. That's what
Oh,
she
my
does.
goodness.
And she's
I
so
love it.
creative, and she's been on a bunch of TV shows and Babbel and all kinds of stuff talking about it. But the reason why we really wanted to connect with Michelle, and I'm sure we'll do it again on our blab, is because two things. One, if you're in LA and you've seen like yarn bombing all over the city, she's the one that did it. We're telling
Yep.
on her. And it's for a great cause. And two, because she's going to Washington, D.C. to see Flotus for something really
Can't.
special.
I'm so jealous.
Woo! So I'm going to give you some
Flotus.
props as you come on in. So
Come on
first
in.
of all, how was the flight? She flew in just now. Didn't you just?
I'm exhausted. No, I flew in. God, I left at, I feel like it was 3:30 in the morning, LA time, in order to get to the airport in time for a 6:15 flight. And then you stop in Phoenix, and then, you know, everything's delayed. And then I landed here around 5.
Wow.
So, but you know what? I mean, it's still, I'm here solo without the kids. So it, you know, I mean, it's, you know, business is actually really not business anymore after you have kids and you get away. It's like, it's all fun.
Yeah.
So
It's like I get to sleep and no one's going to wake me up. This is the
I'm so
best
jealous.
work ever.
I'm going to take a bath after this. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I know
it's so
you love
great.
her bed. Heather loves that bed. It's a hotel, Heather. It's a beautiful
Hotel.
Beautiful thing.
quiet.
And the wallpaper is interesting here too. There's like all these signatures on it, like Amelia Earhart, and I don't understand why. There's like Amelia Earhart with Franklin D. Roosevelt and
Fancy.
Sophia Loren. I don't know why, but it's
It's National Women's Month, isn't it? So let's celebrate all those gorgeous, amazing, intelligent, super cool women.
I know.
So tell me, I don't know what a yard bomb means.
A yarn bomb.
Yarn,
So-
yarn. I can't even say it. A yarn bomb.
Yarn bomb. Yes. So, well, I just want to say something that Kristen was saying that if you've seen that around LA, I did it. Actually, yarn bombing has been around for a really long time, and you usually see it in more artsy towns like, you know, Portland and Seattle, but the East Village. But I wanted to bring it to my little neighborhood in West LA. And I actually, this year I had like 15 volunteers. I did it last year as well. And I did most of it myself with my mom and a couple other people. And after that, the community just loved it. And people were coming up to me like, oh, I want to help. I can crochet. I can knit. What can I do? And so this year I was like, you said you wanted to help. So,
remember me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now it's around the Palisades, right?
Yes, it's on Monument between Swarthmore and Sunset Boulevard. And we have yarn pieces covering all the trees. And basically, they're just like blankets wrapped around the trees. And they will become actual blankets when it's over. We'll take everything down and we'll wash everything. And then we will turn them into blankets that we can actually donate to women who are transitioning out of homelessness. So it's not a waste of yarn. And, we can feel good about, we're doing, not that it would still be okay if it was just art, but it's, you get a little something extra with this one. So
now, what if people want to get involved, but they don't do yarn or craftiness like me?
Like a lot of people, we taught a lot of people how to crochet. Crochet is very easy. Crochet is the one you do with this hook. Not knitting is with the 2 needles.
Okay, where does the latch hook come in? Because that's where I left off.
Oh, latch hook is something different. That has a little piece of metal right there. It's like you're making the rainbow. Yeah, I did that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, latch. That was great. That was good.
Look,
my mom. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, Heather was just saying that they had a yarn bomb display at Brand Park Library by her house, and it was
in
amazing.
Glendale. Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's actually a group called Yarn Bombers LA that's been doing it for a while, too. There's a lot of little crochet groups.
Very cool.
Running around doing stuff.
I don't know how you do all this, honestly. And we don't know each other that well. We just you and I kind of know each other through the mommy sphere and the blogosphere and that kind of thing. But I got to say, from what I can see from the outside, do you ever sleep? How do you do all this stuff? You're everywhere. You're on a TV show, and then she's on a TLC TV show.
Well, the TV show isn't on anymore, so I'm not doing that right now. But
what she said, and you may have seen that. That's her. That's her. Yeah. And she's knitting all the time. So, what are you doing in Washington D.C. now? She's taking all this good energy, and you're going to Washington D.C. Please fill us all in so we can drool over your life right now.
So it's very, very exciting. I'm here with about 35 other bloggers with Babbel. Babbel is a parenting website, and we are all here to hear Michelle Obama speak about her Let's Move program.
Wow.
And and so that's happening tomorrow morning from 9 to 12:30. We'll get there. Wow. We'll go through security, I hope. We'll get in there. We'll have some refreshments, and we'll get a little tour. And we'll go into one of the gardens. I've never been to the White House before, so I don't know. I just heard garden. And I heard actually tonight at a little cocktail gathering that we had, somebody said, yeah, we're going to be walking through the garden. And they didn't you get the email that said we would be walking in the grass? Because, of course, I'm wearing heels tomorrow.
Of course, right.
I didn't read, but it just feels. Does she?
Yeah, she wears J. Crew and Banana Republic.
I know that, yeah.
You know what? I'm so impressed with you that you even entertained the thought of wearing white. I would have my morning coffee and spill that all over myself so fast.
Yeah. I know, but people kept saying, it's the White House. It's a once in a lifetime. Like, what is your White House outfit going to be? And I thought,
there's white in the title. You should definitely wear white to the White House.
I cannot wait to see pictures. How can we follow you on Instagram and Twitter so we can see pictures of you tomorrow? Are you going to live?
I'm Homemade Mimi across the board. Homemade Mimi across the board, everywhere. Homemade Mimi.
Are they letting you do social media from there?
Yes. They want us to. They want us to bring our cameras. They want us to tweet. They want us to make videos, take pictures. I am taking pictures I'm a voyeur, so I'm taking pictures of the bathrooms, of the,
Yes.
I heard that we're going into the kitchen garden. And I'm hoping to get into the kitchen because I want to see in the fridge.
Yeah. Just take a picture. Open, snap, and run. That's what I say.
Can you believe it? Okay, so if you get a chance to talk, first of all, I'm going to be following you tomorrow all day long. Mm-hmm. If you get a chance to talk to Flotus, do you know what you're going to say? You know what you're going to ask?
I don't know yet. I mean, I want to stick to the topic. So we'll be talking about, helping our kids be healthier and, you know, eating better, getting, you know, kids who don't have access to healthy food, having, you know, getting kids outside. You know, I might ask about, you know, how she feels about how we can, you know, make our streets safer so we can actually, you know, walk around the city. I don't know what your neighborhoods are like, but yeah, we don't walk to school where we live. And, you know, and how do we get kids who don't have the means, how do we get them the healthy food? You know,
That's important.
I mean, even,
so important.
yeah, really important. And school lunches, come on, they're disgusting. There's so many chemicals and, you know, they're wrapped in layers of plastic. It's just bad. I lost you.
Oh, that's okay. Kristen I think she went to go do a couple of sit-ups and get ready for tomorrow. She'll be right back. But I have to ask you before we let you go, and I know you've got to get to sleep because you've got a very big day tomorrow. But is there one particular takeaway you're hoping to get from tomorrow?
Oh gosh, just to not fall flat on my face.
That's your goal.
Yeah.
Good luck. We hope that you don't fall flat on your face.
Thank you.
You will walk beautifully in your gorgeous dress and your perfect heels, and we cannot wait to hear all about it. The Homemade Maybe is their handle, so make sure you check it out. And it's so fantastic to have you on the show. Thanks for standing up for us.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much.
Good night. Have
Good
fun.
night. Thank you.
We said hi.
I will. Bye.
Oh my God. That is so cool. All right, I'm following her. Yes, click follow. Now, just so you know, I'm getting like the worst echo happening here. So I'm
you know, sometimes
things.
it happens. I found this out. If you have, when you're trying to go on the first time, if you have a double window open, it sometimes does that. But
so, you know, first timers, Nasir is a first timer on there. Hi. So that's a good blab tip. If you have more than one tab open, which is what I had, I just closed it, echo gone. So it's a good thing to know, right? So
it's a perfect thing to know. Another really great thing that you have got to know about is that we've got a giveaway that you want to check out. It's Springfest, baby. Go check us out on Mom Angela's Facebook or Mom Angela's Twitter or Mom Angela's Instagram, or I mean, just anywhere that you want to go. Right. We are going to be giving away a VIP package to Springfest for Club Mommy. It's coming up on April 9th, and you definitely want to win that. I mean, that's so serious cool. Baby swag.
It's so serious. Cool. If you know anybody that's pregnant, you want to be there or send them there. Win and just give them the tickets and everything. Enter to win and give it away. It is the coolest stuff. Okay, and real quick, you heard us at the top of the show. We are brought to you by Baskin-Robbins because we're giving away $31 worth of Baskin-Robbins 31 flavors ice cream. They've got this new warm cookie ice cream sandwich and these sundaes that can be customized with anything you want, any cookies, any ice creams, any flavors, any toppings. That sounds like harkens back to the old Sundays, you know, the bars where you'd go and you get your big old tall glass icy frosty, right? And you get your scoops and top it off and nuts and a cherry. That is all I need.
They had me at warm cookie.
Right? So Baskin-Robbins warm cookie ice cream sandwiches and sundaes, personalize them up to $31 worth on us. Our wonderful, illustrious producer, Laura Stotland, is devising a way to give this away. I know we're doing it on the show tonight, but I just don't know how she's going to do it. So as soon as she types it in and tells us how we're doing it, someone's winning, and then we're going to send you a gift card, right?
Right. And I can say it would not hurt to go right in this message bar right here and say hi. Say I want, and then go on Facebook tomorrow. And that's where we're giving it away. We are not giving it away right now because you got to go to at Mom Angeles and go find us there. We will give you a $31 ice cream bonanza. Got it?
Oh, I want ice cream right now so badly. And I just got back from the grocery store and I didn't get ice cream. But what I did get is screw top wine. So there you go. So much
better.
This is
so much more effective.
We're going to close up the show with a very classy exit. Thank you for the props. Thank you, all of my wine drinking buddies. And I love you. This is for our friend Monique Sultani, who is our mom, go-to mom sommelier. So she can tell me if this was good or bad. But look, I think it was good because this was on
the bargain sticker
next to the bathroom at the grocery store. And guess what, you guys? If you haven't been down that hallway, you should go because they've got great stuff like this little puppy. There was 1333.
You go crack open that $33 bottle of wine. Don't forget for everyone else to follow us on Mom Angelus, at Kristen Cruz, at Knickerburger, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anywhere you want to go, you're going to find us. So appreciate having everybody on the show. Appreciate all our guests, and big hugs and cheers to you. Don't forget to check us next week at 9:00 because, they talk, we blab. Bye-bye.
Woo! Bye. Cheers.